Okay, boys and girls, so yesterday I posted a quick video on one of my favorite kettlebell exercises. It's a full body resistance combined with a little bit of HIIT cardio. One is to get your heart pumping and those muscles firing on all cylinders. Okay, if you've never done a kettlebell swing, you definitely probably shouldn't start with the one I posted yesterday. Today I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to scale it back, start it the easiest way to do it, and then I'm going to continue to up the ante quite a bit, even further beyond what I did yesterday. All right, but real quick, so a quick foundation on how to do a proper kettlebell swing. First and foremost, you want to think of driving through your heels. Your weight stays on your heels throughout the entire movement. As you swing back between your legs and as you explode up, you're driving through your heels to engage those glutes to the best of their ability, okay? Now, what you also want to think about is keeping a back flat chest out, okay? The two main joints that are hinging and that are flexing on this movement is your hips primarily and then your knees slightly as well, right? Your spine, we shouldn't see any flexion in that spine, any rounding, okay? We want full extension on that spine throughout the entire process of this movement, okay? You want to keep that core tight, abs engaged, and more than anything with the kettlebell is just what you're doing. If you're doing it correctly, as you swing those hips back and thrust forward, engaging those glutes, firing your glutes, driving through your heels, the weight is just swinging and using the momentum of itself and the momentum you're providing by thrusting those hips forward and backwards, okay? Engaging those glutes and hamstrings, okay? So there's a few different things that I do where I kind of give more of a squat and then we're raising the kettlebell all the way up. But when in doubt, it's more a focus, it's more akin to a straight leg deadlift in that your hips are going back, legs are slightly bending, but those hips are flexing quite a bit, okay, as you're swinging back, okay? And then you thrust forward, again, driving through your heels, squeezing your glutes through your hips. As you do that, keeping those abs tight throughout the entire process. All right, so it's a kettlebell swing and a burpee combination, okay? So we're going to start off with the easiest and simplest way to do this, and then again, up the ante each one, okay? So first and foremost, again, you want to get a nice wide sumo stance, okay? Nice wide base. Start with the kettlebell in front of you, okay? That way it allows you to yank it back, engage that core, and explode up, and then you set it back out in front of you as you go into that push-up / burpee, so that your head is an easy transition into it, and your head doesn't get anywhere near the kettlebell. You don't have to turn your head or bend that neck, okay, awkwardly. All right, so back flat chest out. All right, I'm going to yank it back. Boom. I'm just coming up to about shoulder height. Give me 2 of those. And then set it out in front. With this, the easiest way to do this is just to step back, and then boom, step right back up. Boom, chest up and out, abs engaged. 2 of those. Then notice I step back with my right leg first. Now I'm going to step back with my left and come back up with my left first, okay? That's the easiest way to do it, all right? From there, back flat chest out. You're going to swing up, boom. Give me 2 of those. Hips goes back. Set it out in front of you. Okay, now we're hopping back. Boom, boom. Chest up and out, abs engaged, driving through my heels, set it back out. Notice as I hop back, my hips don't sink, okay? We don't want to do that. That puts your back in a bad spot, okay? Hips stay up at about shoulder height. Then you pop them right back up. Abs engaged again throughout that whole process. All right, that's version 2. Number 3, again, you're swinging, and then now we're going to add the actual push-up. Boom. And explode right back up. Chest up and out. Abs and ass tight. Driving through those heels. Set it way out. Boom. Boom. Real quick. As you do a burpee, as you transition into that push-up from the burpee, what I see a lot of times when people do burpees, they try to fight the gravity as they go down to get more of like maybe a chest and shoulder workout. But what happens is the core isn't strong enough. And as they're fighting their upper body to go down slower, their hips are way like this, okay? You want your chest and your hips to hit the ground at the same time, okay? So if your core isn't strong enough to stay up with your chest, then as your core drops, boom, let your chest drop too, okay? Because again, otherwise you're putting your back in a bad spot, okay? So boom, boom, explode up. Chest up and out. All right, then from there, the next version is as you pop back, we're going to come up, and now we're going to get into closer to what I was doing yesterday in terms of 2 different variation of swings, okay? So we'll hop up, yank it back, come all the way up. All right, we're going to stabilize that shoulder girdle, okay, to let those shoulders fire a little bit more. Abs engaged, back flat, chest out, and not shrugging up. We're keeping those shoulders down, those traps down. Then boom, drop that ass, set it out in front, okay? And then come back here so I don't hit the wall. And then boom, and boom, okay? Swing it all the way up, hold that up top. Abs engaged, we're holding that. We're breathing, relaxing those shoulders and traps, not shrugging up. Boom, boom, drop that butt. And then exploding up into that push-up, okay? Then the next variation would be what I did yesterday, where we're getting into an actual push-up clap, okay? So, we'll put that right there. All right, so as you come up from this push-up clap, again, same concept as what I talked about briefly a second ago when you go down into that push-up, okay? Make sure your hips stay with you throughout the entire process. If not, you're not doing yourself any good, okay? Get that core nice and strong before you want to upgrade it to these, okay? So you want to keep a back flat chest out, almost like a table. So from your shoulders to your hips should remain flat, not at a diagonal angle, okay? Shoulders to hips is flat, and then your legs can be down at a diagonal angle, which is fine, all right? So boom, explode up, grab it, yank it back, all the way up. We're holding that for a second or two, then swing back, boom, and then back out. Boom, boom, chest up and out, abs strong in, holding that, breathing, yank it back, boom. All right, next up, the push-up clap. My whole body's gonna lift up off the ground, okay? Again, this one again is for those who got really strong core, okay? If you don't even think about attempting this one, all right? So, boom, boom. Hold that. Here, here. Whole body comes up, all right? Now, when in doubt, and from the kettlebell swing standpoint, when in doubt, just hips back, keeping that back flat, chest out the entire time, okay? Again, that back doesn't round or flex at all. It stays at full extension throughout the entire movement, okay? Sit back on those heels, yank those hips back as the kettlebell comes back, and then thrust forward and swing it up. If you can't, if you're too worried about bringing the kettlebell all the way above your head, then just stick with those regular swings that I start off with, okay? Give me 2 per, okay? 2 per movement, all right? And the third one is where you set it back out, all right? Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, holla at your boy. And don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends. Much love. Stay safe out there, y'all. I'm back. I forgot to show you guys a couple of things I wanted you to do that you can also incorporate into this to really fire and target your core, your abs, obliques, and even up here in your intercostals, okay? So a couple of things you can do, you can add to whichever one you pick, whichever one you want to do, whether you're doing the push-up or just popping back into the plank. After that, after you get in that position, if you're doing any of the push-up variations, when you come up from that push-up, incorporate one, if not all of these as well, okay? To really increase the intensity. So what you can do, first and foremost, is bring that knee all the way across your body, drawing those abs in. So you want to bring that knee towards the outside of that opposite elbow. That's your aiming point to really fire those obliques, all right? Another way what you can do is open those hips up. Think of a dog marking its territory. Swing that knee way out. Draw those abs in. Again, firing those obliques, and this will also hit up here towards your intercostals. All right? As you do either one of those, make sure, again, those hips aren't sinking and dropping, okay? Otherwise, you're defeating the purpose of this exercise, and your lower back is putting in a bad spot. So keep those hips up and high. Draw those abs in. Lean into it, okay? And fully come across or swing out, okay? Whichever you want to do. You can also do both. You can add both of those into that, all right? Another great movement that you can do, this one will target your shoulders. For those of you who want to do that, the one of the last swings where we're really engaging those shoulders, okay, stabilizing up top. This one, you're going to stabilize one shoulder at a time, okay? Now, you're going to rotate. So when you come up from that push-up, boom, you rotate. Watch my feet pivot, one foot in now on top of the other, okay? I'm getting my hips high, shoulders back, chest out to really fire those obliques. The higher you get your hips and the more you keep those hips forward, the more you're going to feel that bottom oblique fire, okay? Now with that, as you raise up and as you're on that one arm, Make sure that shoulder isn't shrugging up to your ear, okay? If you're noticing that happen, you're probably not quite strong enough to do this movement yet, so let's not do that yet, all right? So do that to each side, okay? So come to one side and then boom, rotate onto the other again, my feet on top of the other, my hips are up and forward, arm up, abs drawn in. Another thing you can add to this, raise that leg up. Boom. That's going to increase the intensity quite a bit, all right? Those are just a couple more small but very significant movements that'll really get that core nice and strong to add to this, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this. You have any questions, comments, concerns, please holler at your boy. Give me some feedback. Let me know what movements you want to see next. And subscribe. Share with your friends. Much love. Stay safe. Coach O out, baby.